Yeah, what's going on? This is your boy Norman Fame,
And I'm King Ransom.
and this Fame4Ransom.
And we back.
Back at it,
At it
episode
again.
70.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We finally out the 60s.
yeah, been moving,
We've been in the 60s for a long time, bro.
moving and shaking.
It's all
70.
good, though. We
Still
finally
these
got
linemen,
70. Yeah.
tired of these linemen, yeah.
Yeah, we got to think of another meaning for these numbers. Like
Yeah, that's a fact.
70 stuck. I don't know, bro. Trying to
Shit
think
had
of some
me
wild
dead.
shit, yo. Yo, is this supposed to be Steve Harvey?
Yo, that's just funny. Yo, you gotta see. I gotta send that shit to you.
That shit look
fucking
weird. I
hilarious.
don't know if I want to see that.
Nah,
But,
that shit funny.
70, yo. You got anybody for 70, yo?
Probably one of them lineman niggas who ain't really.
It's hella, like, I just can't think of no names, but it's hella people, like, coming to mind. But, yeah, it's good to be out the 60s, though, yo. I don't really got nobody, so.
We just out of the 60s, back 70, pumping them out. That was a pause?
No, it's not a pause. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. How was your week?
Yo, my week was pretty good, yo. I don't got nothing special again, but yo, I ain't been on the gram, right? So like,
You feel like
I ain't one
you
of
feel
them.
like clarity, like yo, low key. I feel like yo, when you like rid yourself of like social media platforms or something like that, or just take a break, like you get like
yo, so I ain't got no deep, deep dive or deep like feeling about like anything about like not being on there. But I just look at it like, yo, I ain't missing nothing.
right.
Like, I mean, I still been on like Twitter
Like
and
Twitter,
other
yeah.
shit like Facebook occasionally, but like Instagram just,
That shit get old after a while.
and you don't realize how much like, well, I ain't realize how much. I just open my phone, I just click the app. Like, but I ain't one of them niggas that just saying like, oh, yo, you gotta, detox and take a break. It wasn't even that. I just was like, yo, I'm just gonna delete this shit for a while. See
where life take you.
Yeah, just because it ain't like I'm gonna do something special in the time being, because I might just click on Twitter a little bit more now. But yeah, yo, it's been a cool little journey. It's going on 2 weeks now.
Yeah, I feel you. How long you planning on staying on?
Probably
70?
to the rest of the month.
70 days.
Yo, trying to tie that in so bad. Yo. That shit ain't gonna work, bro. But no, probably to the end of the month, or I might, to the end of the week. Who knows, yo? See where life takes me. But how was your week?
My week was cool, yo. But the day, nigga straight put me straight together, yeah. Yo, humbled me though, yeah, man.
Hey, yo, sometimes you need to be humble, yo. If that's physically, mentally, emotionally, sometimes you need to be humble, yo. I feel like it's a part of life. I feel like I'm saying some real good shit right now, but it's really some bullshit.
I was in a weird place waking up this morning, but I got humbled. Shit was cool, yeah. Shit could have been differently, considering if it was somebody else. You know what I mean? Luckily, it was somebody who I had a relationship with. So yeah, shit was pretty cool though.
It's good to hear though, yo. I'm glad you got humbled. Sad to say.
He said, "I'm glad I got humbled."
No,
yeah.
because I mean,
That's wild.
now maybe you will approach things a little differently.
Nah, I would like to, but I know.
So you didn't
I'm
really
stubborn.
get humbled then.
Nah, I just feel like
You got humbled for the time being.
yeah, it's gonna set me down for a while, physically and
So
mentally.
it's going to take a real traumatic experience for you to be humbled forever.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I
That's
mean,
probably a struggle I probably deal with, and I'll be able to admit it.
but I don't want it to be the struggle that lead to anything else.
And I appreciate that because niggas is my real friends for being able to tell me shit like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, though, my week was cool, though.
I mean, well, yeah, that's good to hear.
My daughter's birthday coming up, too, though. Sunday. Shout out to her. She's been 18 today. I mean, that on Sunday.
On Sunday. You got anything, like, planned or nothing
Nah.
out of the ordinary?
Nah.
Oh, all right.
Low key, I think that shit kind of weird. I don't know why.
It is a little different, though. You saying 18, though. That's, like, not any old regular birthday.
Right. No, I ain't got nothing planned though. I probably just chill.
All right. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But what you got first on your list?
What I got on my list? Oh, first on my list. Let me see what I. It's my turn or your turn, yo.
I don't know, y'all. I don't be keeping count or keeping track.
I'll be keeping track, yo.
So whose turn is it? So I can go to the last episode and prove you wrong. But
I don't know. It's probably my turn. Nah, hold up, yo. Let me look what we was talking about.
Don't
last
try
time.
to change this shit. He trying to change what he trying to change his
No,
number
last
one,
time was
yo.
your turn because we didn't talk about this last time. But
I had fake Dirk on my last time.
I think that was. I just got Thug on there.
I got YSL, so we got the same thing.
Yeah, I got Thug on there and everything that deals with that. We could.
Yo, so let me let you know this though, yo. So when I seen it, the whole YSL, it was like, you know, they said it was. Why you laughing, bro?
Because yo, I'm mad. Yo, you kind of like was like, yo, you gotta chill. You gotta stop believing this shit. Remember I was telling you like, yo, niggas even locked up the Thug. Like, you like, yo, you need to chill. Like that's the first thing I was thinking about.
Nigga found a random picture with a colorful dog, and you was like, yo, they locked the dog up.
Nah, hey, yo, did you see what I seen, Chris? Yo, it was a picture, right? The picture looked Photoshop. I thought I was just seeing things, right? It was a picture of like the whole YSL, right? Every artist, mind you, only know like 2 of them, and it was a green Doug. And then on the picture right next to it was a green Doug in the back of the paddy wagon. I'm like, yo, what's up? Yo, they locked up that. Yo, what the hell type
They took
shit?
everybody down.
Yeah, everybody and everything. So, I mean, I have reason to believe it was true. This nigga like, yo, you gotta chill, yo. You gotta stop believing. But mind you, I've been getting tricked lately a whole lot. Like,
You been tricking?
tricked.
Oh, okay.
By posts, by people. That's why earlier when you said, who was it from? When I showed you about the Feds and Lil Baby also getting caught up. You like, yo, make sure you know the source, because Twitter will fool the shit out you, yo.
Yeah, but, yo, so let me give no, maybe I should joke first. But, yo, so when I first seen it, right? When I first seen the YSL shit, I'm like, yo, I got this YSL cologne, yo. You think I'm going to get caught up in the indictment?
You went far left.
It's like, no, yo. But
Yo said that.
nah, yo. But no, yo, so when I first seen that shit, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, it felt like somebody died. Cause I feel like these niggas can possibly not be out.
But did you know when you first seen it, because when I first seen it, I didn't know how serious it was. So when you first seen it, you knew that, like, all right, these niggas is going down.
My man Steve sent it to me on Twitter when I first saw it, and it said Young Thug, what I say? Young Thug and Gunna. I was putting their names together, but Young Thug and Gunna basically wrapped up in a Rico, and I'm just like, when you see Rico and you see a rapper name, you just know this ain't good.
Yeah.
And then, like, every time I hear somebody talk about it, I was like, yo, why I feel like somebody died? I'm like, I don't know why. It felt like, not like somebody close to you, but felt like a rapper, like passed away. It's not like, you know how when you find out a rapper died or whatever, got killed or whatever, you just, it's some type of feeling you get. It's not like you want to cry or nothing like that, but it's like, damn, won't be able
like
to
if
hear
you
from,
have a connection with that type of rap.
Yeah, so it's just like, that's what I felt like with them two. I was like, damn, won't hear from them in a while. Like, they could possibly be going away for a very long time.
Yeah, then you start saying the counts, and I don't really know like how that worked as far as counts.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I seen Gunna had 1 count, and Young Thug supposed to be like the top level.
Yeah, they say Young Thug supposed to be
kingpin. He got crazy counts. So I mean, I don't know. If all right, like you said, we don't know if it's a state case or if it's a Fed case. If it's a Fed's case, you know they have a high probability of conviction rates. So them niggas going down. If it's a state case, they might be possibly beating it. I know I seen something on Twitter about how it was the state's attorney that's trying to convict them. So that might be moving towards a state case.
Right. When I seen that it was possibly a state case, I was like, oh, all right, hopefully they get a bond. And that way they can, they can get out and then still, do the court or whatever.
And then you scrolled up a little bit and saying,
no,
Thug ain't getting no
but
bond.
then I just said, Chris just told me today that he didn't get a bond. So I'm like, damn. So, because when they talking about a flight risk, like, I just feel like,
well, that's
okay, it's a possibility.
That's common for everybody who got money. He's saying he has the means.
Yeah,
to be able
but when
That's not uncommon though.
This nigga, like, I know it's not uncommon, but I just feel like, yo, he ain't going nowhere. Like, I mean, it's a possibility.
Nigga, if I had the bread and I'm facing RICO charges on mad counts,
but I'm just trying to think, like,
and I'm already know I'm about to go down, I think I'll flee.
Hear too many.
Catch me in Cuba.
Hear about too many people that flee, but like, niggas don't be going nowhere. But I'm guessing when they get wrapped up in that shit, they don't really get bonds. I guess the niggas that's really gonna flee don't get bonds.
Would you never know? That's why it be like up in the air. Cause look at fucking I don't mean to switch the subject, but look at fucking Earl Thomas out this bitch. This nigga on a run right now.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he turned himself in or some shit.
Oh, what you just seen that today?
No, I just made it up.
No, he definitely on a run right now.
But what about the one nigga the inmate that you see that shit?
What
Another
inmate?
news about somebody fleeing. It was an inmate that got out. It was some like correctional officer like basically walked him out and they like
I
escaped.
seen that shit. And
like
they still ain't even find us. They still ain't even find.
No, they found him. She ended up shooting herself. Yeah, so she killed
I heard
herself.
about
I'm guessing they took him back in, but
she just walked out the front door. That shit was nuts.
Yeah, but then they were saying when I was reading the article, they was talking about like her putting her retirement papers in and shit. Like she was done like working and she just threw away her life to get this nigga out. And then she killed herself. It was like, yo, this is some wild story. Yo, this is like one of them murder investigation docs, like the documentaries and shit.
No, believe it or not, that shit happen more times than you think, yo. Them COs be being in that bitch every day with these fucking cellmates. Them niggas be fucking, but I'm talking about the shit they be telling them to get to that point. Like they be selling them dreams and all that type of shit. Or them niggas doing it in there, or they was doing it out here, making sure they give them a couple bread, a couple dollars in their pocket. They be open for that shit.
That shit crazy, yo.
Shit, what you think Thugger gonna do when he go over to the ladies' jail?
Hold up, what?
No, I seen some posts, yo, saying he said, yo, if I ever get caught up in some shit, I'm gonna get
oh yeah, I did see that, yo. But it was a little clip. I was like, I need more.
Yeah,
of this clip
he said I'm gonna get some
exactly
titties, and then you gonna put me in a women's
with
jail
the hose. He's gonna be over there with the hose.
Yeah, so
like,
and you know that's a thing. So like. It's not out of the realm of possibilities.
We were just talking about the nigga that impregnated my fault. The transsexual that impregnated
wasn't it 3 people? I know it was more than one. I thought it was 3.
They was in jail though.
Yeah, catch Thugger in the nearest women's correctional facility. But look, why had I seen that? I always click on the thread. You start looking at the thread, mad pictures of Thug and dresses. Fucking, I'm like, yo, this shit is wild.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. When I seen that shit, I also thought about Gunna and his outfits. I'm like, hopefully he don't be on shit.
Nah. After I seen that, we going back and forth sending posts about Chloe. Like, yo, she probably stressing in that.
Yo, they ain't even that shit seemed like a whole publicity stunt. Like it ain't seem like there was a real relationship. Like they seemed like they was just doing that for the song they had and shit like that. Cause then it died down after the video.
They had a song?
Yeah, he had a song on his album.
Oh, where?
Gunna album. You don't fuck with Gunna. You don't fuck with none of these Atlanta rappers.
I fuck with Gunna, but I'm talking about the one that just came out with Pushin P on there.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
He had a song with her on there, and then the video came out. But before the video came out, it was like a clip circulating on the internet with them like hugged up and stuff.
Yeah,
but it was for the music video.
Kissing. Oh, that was for the video.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, dang.
But
don't say I don't fuck with it.
Yo, you seen the knock
you be
joke?
painting these wild pictures. Yo, you don't fuck with nobody in the league. You don't fuck with no rappers. So I just said I did not listen.
Right, but you just told me before
music.
we start recording that you ain't
I don't listen to Future.
Yeah. And then you were saying like you ain't know about the Gunna songs. So I was just assuming that you
ain't. I didn't know about they had a song together probably because I didn't get that far in the album because I thought it was underwhelming.
Pushin P.
But I thought they was in a for show relationship.
But yo, did you see the Gunna knock joke?
Yeah, go ahead. For y'all who didn't,
that shit was like knock. You seen it, Chris? Shit was like knock. They was like, who was there? He was like Gunna, and he was like Gunna who? Gunna snitch on everybody. Say, yo, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Cause you know that nigga got backstory and history of supposedly snitching.
Yeah, you seen a little clip that.
Yeah, that shit been.
It's so funny how everything just starts circulating about like jail and shit like that when niggas really get caught in some shit.
Yeah, what was that like? Some CSI Miami shit?
I don't know. I don't know where that skit was from.
It was like,
but they never like they never say, oh yeah, this is what this is from. They just throw it out there and it's just be like, yo, take whatever,
you already
take from it whatever you want.
Yeah, definitely. Try to get clicks and shit. That shit crazy.
But yo, prayers to everyone involved, yo. I'm just hoping everything. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, yo, because I don't know if the shit true. I don't know.
Yeah,
that shit just a wild whole
somebody sent
situation.
me like a little clip where Academics was doing like the backstory on where this shit even came from and how he ended up beefing with supposedly beefing with
Wife and Lucci.
Yeah, Wife and Lucci, and how he supposedly had two people have a hit on him, and then he
I didn't know nothing about that.
He ended up canceling the hit because he was like, Doug posted something on his story like, I'm not gonna kill you because I like what you're doing with your girl and your mother. And then next thing you know, the hit ended up coming back on, and that's how he ended up getting stabbed. Then they try and say that the reason why all these niggas is booked is because Wife and Lucy started snitching. I don't know what's true, but this nigga act.
They also said that when Lil Wayne tour bus got shot up, that was a part of. Like,
they using that.
Yeah,
but they been was investigating since 2013. You told me this shit was
2012 actually.
Yeah, and you the one told me that Lil Wayne shit came in 2015, which is that's crazy. They create.
But I just think it's crazy how you can say like they responsible for all these murders and shit like that. Why you ain't been go get them?
They trying to build a case, yo.
But how many you gonna build a case for a decade? So you just gonna let the bodies just rack up, and then you gonna
should be, yo.
That's crazy, yo. Because it's like that one life could have been 40 lives could have been spared if you'd have went.
I heard it was 50. It was.
I'm just saying, like some of them could have been saved if you'd have went and got them earlier. If you grouping all this shit together, but I mean, I guess maybe they didn't have some shit that was thick. So they was like, oh, we gonna wait. Or maybe they just, I heard, I don't know if that prosecutor knew or whatever, but maybe she was like, okay, let's go and act on it now. I mean, we got all this evidence. She probably was
doing this shit for a while. Like, it's kind of similar to how, I think, how it is in Baltimore. Like, they bringing somebody in new, so they want to be able to, make a good case, and they feel like this possibly might be an easy case to get some convictions and shit. But Metro Boomin, he put out a tweet saying, YSL is not a gang and never has been a gang, fool. YSL is a registered LLC and has provided countless jobs and opportunities for unprivileged black people and really just all people, because that's how big Thug Heart is. So it's a lot of people going to back for my man. I don't know, yo. Shit, wow. I don't really know. It's kind of, I know this is like kind of not the same, but it is kind of the same. You kind of fall in love with the person because of what you know, but you don't know them outside of other than what you see. So he fuck around, be out this bitch really fucking savage.
Menace.
And, you know what I mean?
To society.
And need to be booked, but I don't know because I only know from what was presented. You know what I mean? So
that's my best friend. Like, we just know the music. Like, we don't know, like, what they really doing in there in real life.
You see the memes when niggas on the courtroom, they listening to lyrics in the room and niggas spitting the lyrics and shit.
See that,
yo, niggas is wilding out here, yo. Yeah, this shit wild out here. But like you said, hope everything work out, you know what I mean? For the better.
Right. Yo, did you see the Dave Chappelle shit? The nigga running on stage and shit, and they beat the shit out of him?
Yeah, yo. Straight put yo together, yo. Treat that nigga like a motherfucking funnel cake, nigga. Straight treat that nigga like a motherfucking pretzel.
What you mean by that?
Yo, you ain't see how that nigga was folded?
I just wanted you to elaborate.
That nigga, like he was trying to make the Batman symbol out that nigga body part. Yo, that nigga shit was furry.
Yo, but they said he was in handcuffs.
Chris, insert that shit now, nigga. That nigga was fucked up, nigga.
Yo, but they say he was a little special with some shit. But I mean, I
heard he was mentally ill, not
mentally, emotionally. He gonna get this work. Is what they were saying.
They said, look. Then I heard today the nigga ended up having a weapon on him.
Yeah, I heard about that when it first came out.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought he just ran on the stage and straight tagging him, like. But
I thought he bought a ticket at first. They say he snuck in.
Yeah.
I don't know what's true and what's not, but that's some wild shit, yo.
Yeah. No, the wild shit is when fucking they caught the nigga and Dave like, I thought it was a tranny or something like that. What he say, yo? He said something like that, yo. I'm glad it's not a tranny. You know what I mean? Whole time, I don't know.
And Chris Rock was there. He said, "Was that Will Smith?" You didn't see that clip?
I heard. I thought that was like niggas just trolling.
No, I actually seen that clip before I got off of Instagram.
Oh, I thought niggas was just trolling and shit.
No, he really was there, and he like took the mic and was like, "Was that Will Smith?" And that was it. Like,
Now this nigga wants. I ain't even gonna get into that.
But yo, do you feel like this is a direct correlation from the Will Smith shit, or you feel like this is a separate incident? Like this had nothing to do with this. Probably would have happened regardless if Will Smith would have slapped Chris Rock.
Well, I was listening to a podcast today, and they was talking about how it's so easily accessible for that to happen. Like they're not surprised that more incidents like this don't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they was trying to say this shit correlated between like a Will Smith, because you rarely see that from like high profile celebrities or any action happening at like any award shows other than like The Source. But you know that shit was mad long ago. But so they saying like you can't really compare them to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you think?
I don't think it was like. I think this could have happened regardless of like.
And he said security was like crazy. Like
I don't.
You never see that meme with an old head like. All right, you're good.
Yeah.
That's how they said niggas was in there. Like, I said, oh, you're good. Just letting people in there.
Right.
Like,
not even really checking them.
Yeah.
But they say he snuck in, so I mean he wouldn't have got checked anyway.
Snuck in. That nigga probably just straight
I feel
walked
like
in. Just walked in like with a purpose, yo. Niggas not gonna say nothing. Head held high.
Like you worked there?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Nice little strut. I done went down this rabbit hole, yo. A motherfucker sneaking in the venues all the time. One nigga walk in with a ladder, they just let you straight in. One nigga walk in with a yellow vest, just straight let you in. Niggas don't ask no questions, nothing. Just let people in. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they said he was mentally challenged, so I don't know if he has the capability of coming up with a plan like that. But that nigga was able to sneak in there, so I mean, I don't know.
Yo, I think I'm gonna start doing that. I'm just gonna put a suit on and put on some fake credentials and start walking in like
nigga,
NFL
you don't even
games
need all that. That's a fact.
And just walk past like, oh, I work here.
I want to do that shit to one of the motherfucking festivals, like Made in America or the Broccoli already having something in the water.
They might not let you in, bro. How you gonna take a ladder to a festival? Why I just say you gonna take a ladder?
Wait, look, I'm gonna send that shit to you. When we leave here, I'm gonna send you a whole clip. I told you I'm just be bored of shit on TikTok, looking at random shit, like motherfuckers sneak in the venues and do the wildest shit.
Yo, my TikTok algorithm's fucked up, bro. All I see is people dancing. I don't ever see the funny videos and shit.
I be liking. It's all about what you liked in the past, and they just start flooding you with that shit.
I ain't really like nothing. I liked a couple of them, but
yeah, and then look back at them. I guarantee you, all them bitches is.
You can look at everything you like.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you can look at everything you like.
Dancing, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you probably like see a little cheekies like. Now all of a sudden you see mad cheekies across your TL, nigga.
Cheekies. 151 boy, them cheekies. You knew that song, yo?
Nah, who that is?
For real, that was some Baltimore niggas, yo.
What it was?
It was called Cheekies, I believe.
Nah, I ain't never heard that.
151 boys. You never heard of that? Damn, y'all thought that was your era. No, not your era, but like that probably was like.
Maybe if you say like maybe.
Hey, Cheeky. Something like that.
Club mix. It wasn't like a regular song. It was like.
It was a regular song, bro.
Oh, no, I ain't never heard that.
I'll send it to you later, yo. As soon as you send me one of them TikToks. But what else the fuck happened, yo? I feel like
rest in peace to Kevin Samuel.
Oh yeah, I did see that, yo. So when that shit first came out, yo, you know, Twitter always killing people. So
yeah,
I'm thinking just Twitter.
Like the
just
second time you went to go search somebody else. I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought you they tried to say somebody else passed and then you went to go check it. I think.
Well, I did go to check somebody else because they was trending and I'm like, yo, damn, did he die? And I clicked on it. It said Jesse Williams and I clicked on it and it was like, nah, he didn't die.
So wild ass. I'm about to just click on it. And
yo,
figure out what you clicked on.
When I go to the trending topics, right?
Yo,
first of all,
Jesse Williams. Don't Google it.
So Kevin Samuels, it was going crazy on the timeline. Like about him dying, and people
Yeah,
was
and
making
then people-
jokes and saying
Yeah,
like he
deserved
it
this
and
shit.
that.
Like, how the fuck is you gonna say like you
Yo.
deserve for having an opinion? You don't
Exactly.
have to listen to his
Like, it's
opinion.
not like he killed anybody, he raped anybody. This nigga just talk shit.
And if you don't like
and
what he say, just
disrespected
turn the
shit out of
internet
people.
off. Like, what the fuck?
Or
I
just
hate people.
block him. Don't follow him. Don't
Yeah.
follow any pages that post him. Like, you cannot see him if you don't want to.
People be like,
but like
Kevin Samuels. Like, yo, just cut your phone off. Like, what the fuck? Like, why you gotta look at this?
But the
shit?
fact that you want somebody to die because you
Have an
didn't
opinion.
agree with what they saying,
Exactly. That shit is wild. Like, today's era is weird.
it's crazy. So you think it's people out there that probably like we talking about Dave Chappelle, and then he was talking. You know, he make a bunch of transsexual jokes, shit like that. Do you think like people really want him to die because him making jokes
I think
about
it's people
him?
out there that would like for
That's
him to die.
crazy,
for saying
yo.
that
Like,
shit.
you really want somebody to die because they're pain. I can see, even though that's not even right, but I can see if they did some horrible shit, like raped a bunch of people, killed a bunch of people,
Right.
Kidnapped a bunch of some shit like that. But for somebody to just have an opinion on the internet, talking to random people, you can disagree with them, but you want him to die, though? That's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah,
like,
that shit wild to me.
But the craziest shit was how he died. Like, not how he died, but like they saying he was in a 1-bedroom or some shit like that.
there was somebody you just met the day before.
With a girl he just met. He was out here wilding like that.
I seen the clip, yo. It looked like he just he ain't had no Wi-Fi in his crib, and Shorty was like, "Yeah, yo, you can come over here," cause you didn't see the clip. She walking around, this nigga looking at her like,
It was a real clip of like,
"Go ahead, sit down. I'm about to film. Sit down."
oh, this is like,
Go ahead. I am about to like he wilding like, you know what I mean? Like, that's weird to me.
I think a lot of his shit was like entertainment purposes. As far as like, I know this is gonna get a rouse out of people. Let me just say this. That
Right.
sounded wild, but
Yeah, I feel like you just say the first thing popping in his head.
yeah, and it was just like, I know this gonna go viral, so let me say this. Like,
I don't think that was his motive. I mean, I
think
feel like
eventually he probably got to that point where it's just like, let me get the highest video.
I think he just say whatever he say and if it go viral. Cause it's mad shit. I'm sure there's mad clips out there that I haven't seen, but it's mad shit that went viral. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, it was something I heard today on a podcast. He put out a clip. It was this 20-year-old, this 20-year-old who said, "Yo, I can't get no girls." Like, he like, "Yo, you
I
fat,
heard that shit.
you fat, and you
No,
don't
first
got no
he
job."
asked him, he asked him how tall he was, right? So he like 5'9", 5'10", whatever. Then he like, how much you weigh? He like 280. He like, so you a fat guy,
Right.
And then so he like, yeah. So then he asked him the size of his
Yeah.
shit, and he
He
like,
was like, "My
what
shit
did
ain't
you-
no LeBron." I'm like, "Oh,
he ain't say that, yo.
yo, I swear, yo,
I ain't hear that
yo,
part, yo.
I was just listening to Brilliant Idiots today. Yo, they played the
did.
clip.
He did say a name, but I didn't know.
I thought it was LeBron. I heard him say today. I thought it was LeBron. See, I don't want to go back. He like.
I don't think it was LeBron.
He was like, "Yo, my shit okay, but it ain't no LeBron." I'm like, "Hey, yo, like, you just out here waiting for this man to give you one of these weak ass step backs, and instead of looking at the ball, you looking at his balls."
I don't think it was LeBron, yo.
Yo, I swear, he was like, "I mean, I ain't LeBron." You got the clip.
I'm trying to find it.
I heard they played the clip on the pod.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was crazy, yeah.
But so he just started shitting on the nigga, yo. But that shit. I ain't gonna be able to find it, yo. I wish I would have had it ready, but yo, that shit was funny though, yo. Some of the shit was funny, but I didn't agree with a lot of the shit he said. And
No, it's more entertaining.
like,
if you
you know,
approach
I
it that
listen to
way.
the Joe Budden podcast all the time. I listen to Joe Budden podcast all the time, and he was on there, and I didn't listen to that episode because I'm like, I don't want to hear from him. But like, I would never wish he died because of his fucking opinions.
I don't wish death on nobody.
But yeah,
Except
that
for,
was
like,
they had a hard time confirming that, and
yeah, then I heard a rumor saying he drank too many Red Bulls or something like that. Like,
yeah,
like,
somebody
what?
was saying it might be Viagra and shit like that. But it was like he had a heart attack, and he was like 56, 57, something like that.
Yeah, that shit
But
wild.
Rest in peace,
Yeah, take
Kevin
care of yourself.
Samuels. There's gonna be another person that come along that, you know, try to emulate what he did as far as
Definitely.
talking shit and shit like that.
Definitely.
But
Don't just think you could do it. Yeah, you got the credentials or something that's backing you to make you don't just come out. I mean, it is a lane now.
and he used to make some valid points. People ain't agree with it because he was very harsh and, you know, direct. But You can't just go out there and just say whatever without no. And he seemed a little knowledgeable on what he was talking about.
You think like in like 70 years he'll have like a statue like outside of college or something?
No, hell no. But it's gonna be somebody to come along and be like, yeah, hey, Kevin Samuels was my idol. Like everything he was saying was real.
Wouldn't be here today without Kevin Samuels, like something like that.
Yeah, that's a fact. But another shit that happened on the internet, yo, that I told you, yo, when I clicked the shit thinking the nigga died, yo, because then they spelled his name wrong, Jesse Williams, and then I just see some wild shit, yo, that I didn't want to see.
Some of y'all. Let me give you the backstory. This nigga Jesse Williams, not Jesse Smollett. Jesse Williams he did like a Broadway play and shit, and this nigga was straight. I don't even know what the clip was, but I would assume it was some jail shit maybe.
They say he was fighting or some shit.
Yeah, cause yo he butt ass nigga, and there's another butt ass nigga guy, and they just come up and hug yo like.
I ain't see that part.
Yeah, that shit was wild. Like, and I'm like
when I ain't accidentally clicked. I clicked his name because I'm thinking, yo, what the fuck happened with Jesse Williams? Did he die or whatever?
That not Jesse. And then all of a sudden, this nigga straight.
Yeah, he just sitting there
in his birthday suit, just straight out here, like.
So, I ain't see no like video or nothing like of them like fighting or nothing. But I was listening to the podcast, some podcasts, and they was talking about like. Why is they fighting naked? They couldn't do this with clothes on?
Yeah, that's why I thought it was like some jail shit. Because I don't think it's no other reason.
Like, whatever reason would you be fighting naked?
Because you know 50
Unless
Cent
a nigga
did that
walk
shit
in
too.
on you while you.
You ain't ever see Get Rich or Die Trying?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, 50 was definitely butt naked in there
Yo,
fighting.
50 always want people to get naked on shows and shit, like movies
50,
and shit.
It's usually some heterosexual shit.
Yeah, it's a fact. It don't be no gay shit.
Yeah,
but
it is what it is.
Yo, I was about to say,
Jesse out here wilding.
Yeah, Jesse out here wilding.
Nah, but
he should have stayed on Grey's Anatomy for this shit.
Nah, but I heard he just trying to like get out. He trying to do things to separate himself from Grey's Anatomy. But
that ain't the way.
They had what happened similar to Dave Chappelle shit, right?
Nigga ran on stage and tackled him while he was naked.
No, they wasn't supposed to have any video. Like they had the thing, those little pocket things that you put your phone in and you lock it up. And
I never went to an event like that.
Me neither. But this is supposedly what happened. That the phone's supposed to be locked up, but now niggas is cutting them bitches open and then getting footage of them. Like, you know what I mean? So like that's what ended up happening. So now they said they try and do heightened security so they won't, have shit like that leaked and shit like that. I'd be mad as shit. I'm out there. Butt ass nigga record this shit, and I was supposed to be like just for these, you know what I mean?
Just for the people that I don't know, yo.
That way you just hear about it, you make your own speculation.
How much you think he got for that shit, yo?
I heard it was Broadway, so he probably got a nice piece of change. But if it was like some off Broadway shit, he probably got some change. That shit be wild. That off Broadway shit, that should be. You don't really be making.
Yo, wasn't Jesse Williams in the news for something else though? Like a little while ago, something with his wife. Did they get a divorce or something?
Yeah, him and his wife was going through like an ugly divorce, like a crazy breakup, and she's also wanted kind of like mad at your bread because he was trying to be an actor and she was the only one working, supporting him and shit. Shit wild out here.
Shit crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesse Williams, yo.
Yeah. The internet be acting foolish too. Twitter going bananas, like talking about, like, all right, calm the fuck down.
Every time a nigga shit leak, they be going crazy on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like,
I can see if it was like on another social platform, but yo, this is Twitter. The amount of shit you see on your timeline, I'm sure is more than just what Jesse did. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, bitch is scooting around on the ground and shit. Like, I'm thinking she fully exposed. Shit crazy, yo.
Yo, Twitter a wild place, yo.
Yeah,
that would be the social media I keep when I fucking got rid of Instagram and I fucking stay on Twitter. But what else happened, yo? I seen another clip on Twitter, yo. It's fucking episode of Twitter clips, yo. Jack Harlow. Did you see this?
Which one? I seen multiple, yo. The one where he caught the phone and it almost hit him in the face and he took a picture, selfie, him and Drake. Talking about the one where he was like, I love you. You talking about when he did the inside video at the Kentucky Derby and he just so happened to do the whip part on his verse.
Nope.
damn, what else have Jack Harlow been
So it was another
with?
clip. This wasn't what I was talking about. They said niggas was carrying him over some mud, so he wouldn't step in the mud.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't talking about.
That was I just seen that on the way in. I forgot about
Yo,
that.
but
yeah.
did he have some forces on?
No, I thought he had some slippery arrows on.
I don't know. I just was saying it, but that wasn't what I was talking about. I was talking about he was on Hot 97, I believe, whatever the fuck that shit, Ebro in the morning or whatever. And
I did not watch that
they played a song of Brandy, like Brandy, one of Brandy's songs, and they was telling him to guess who the artist was, right? So he couldn't guess it. He didn't know the song or whatever. And then so they gave him hints. They was like, she had a famous show, which is Moesha. Her brother had a famous sex tape or whatever. No, they said something about like it's a bunch of people that's famous because of her brother's sex tape or something.
That's crazy.
This nigga didn't know Brandy and Ray J was siblings.
Yo, I know this shit sound wild, but yo, a lot of people don't know shit if they didn't grow up around this shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, but I think it's crazy to know both of them. I can see if you just never heard of one of them.
But it's not like...
But you heard of both of them and you don't know these siblings? I think that's a little
But it's not like, all right, they go around and be like, all right, this is Brandy Norwood and Ray J Norwood. Like, you don't know they...
I didn't even know that was their last name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's information that people really don't know about. Like, it's crazy.
But some people try to blame it on his age, saying, oh, yeah, he's 24. And I'm like...
That's a very big factor into a lot of things.
That's a big factor, but I don't think that's a factor here. I don't think that's the reason he didn't know.
And he's from Kentucky. You think they out just randomly watching Moesha in Kentucky?
I didn't watch Moesha, and I knew they was.
And you from Baltimore,
like so. I don't think that's an excuse either. And I know,
matter of fact, I don't even think Moesha used to come on UPN. UPN is damn near an all black network.
That's a local network though, right?
No,
that was like
it was like a low budget of the WB, but they only played like the Parkers, Moesha.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, like a lot of black shows. He's from Kentucky, dog.
Yo, and he's white.
Even though I don't want to say like Kentucky all white, because ESTG from Kentucky and Bryson Tiller from Kentucky, so I don't know.
Tiller? No,
Bryson, yeah.
No, I know you talking about. I was joking, but I just thought it was crazy that he didn't know.
No.
It's not like some big news. Like it's surprising. Like it's that surprising, but. I just thought maybe he like grew up and listened to hip hop and R&B and shit like that, and he
Did he know? You said he didn't know the song.
He didn't know the song, and he didn't know
what was the song.
I didn't know
again?
the song either. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might not have been a popular song.
I knew it was Brandy, but I didn't know. I wasn't familiar with the song.
Yo, Brandy ain't put out a hit song in like 15 years, maybe.
It was an old song. I think he was playing
maybe
a game,
10.
like basically like guess the artist.
Oh,
and then they gave him hints, and he didn't know. He was like, Brandy and Ray J is related, like. It's not that crazy.
A lot of people don't be knowing shit, yo.
But that's crazy that you're seeing so many different clips about him. Is that because he just dropped the album, or is it?
Oh, here go right here. Look, yeah, some slippery arrows.
Niggas carrying him.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's his album drop.
You fuck with Jack Harlow?
His album is a bop. I like his album. It's cool.
So one critique I heard, which I did hear the album, some of it, but one of the critiques I heard was it sound like Drake. Like it sound
like that one song we was talking about. What's it called? Poison. That joint fire, but he's singing on there, and I'm like, Drake could kill this, but it's him. And then next thing you know, Wayne rap. So I'm thinking it was a Drake song that just got passed to him, and you know what I mean.
He probably just heavily influenced by Drake.
That's a fact. And he hanging with Drake. I feel like Drake gave that shit to him. Cause the beat is kind of like
or just that song.
What's that? Woo woo woo. What's that shit? The Lil Wayne shit. And Bobby Valentino. Yeah. The beat kind of sound like that in the back. You notice that shit? Yeah. So that's right. I don't know. I feel like that shit was definitely in Wayne's hands. What he signed? The Interscope? No, he signed to DJ Drama.
Yo, who signed the who?
No, he signed to DJ Drama, but it's DJ Drama signed to Interscope, and they on Interscope.
Wayne they all in cahoots.
Yeah, so I don't know. Shit wild.
But yo, I ain't got nothing else as far as that. I got like some sports takes. I ain't really got nothing else.
Well, before we go to sports, let me just talk about how all these celebrities, are kind of like in a weird place now, yo. I just feel like they want to reveal so much like that nobody asked for.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you heard the clip about Jada Pinkett. If you didn't, I'll inform you. Jada out here talking about her grandmother taught her how to masturbate. Like,
did not see that one. I was talking about something else, but okay.
Yeah, like her grandmother taught her how to masturbate. Like,
well, Jim Jones said his mother taught him how to kiss.
But like that goes back to what I'm saying. Who is asking for you to tell us this information? Like, think about it. Like, then, like, what? Like, where does that come up in conversation? Like, nice weather we're having. Not like my grandmother teaching me to masturbate. Like, what the fuck?
That was the best weather.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, yo? Like, I don't understand. Then Dwayne Wade put out a statement like, I used to dress in women's clothes.
Makes sense.
Like, and heels. Like, more power to you if that's what you into. Like, but who? Like, that's not information that the world should have to know. Like, that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I guess they feel like they live in a public eyes where they just feel like, I'm gonna have no problem sharing certain shit. But
I would be like, super mystique, yo.
But
like,
it's not even like these people would be. Well, Jada, you do got the Red Table Talk, so she.
I don't even think it was on the Red Table Talk.
Yeah, but like some of these people don't even have like platforms where as though like they just fall into traps where as though they got to share extra shit. They just sharing the shit just because, and it's just like
no one has asked.
Is you just trying to give like, I'm on Breakfast Club. I just want to get them a clip worthy information. Let me just say this. Like, do they come with that mindset?
I don't understand that.
Man, but if they want to come break that news here, like if she like, I'm cool with that. But we really don't care. But if you wanted to come break that news, then
that shit wild.
Do it.
That shit wild to me though. Yeah. Oh, and before we get to sports, one last thing. What you think about this Meg new information that's came out?
What order came out?
The doctor that examined her foot.
Yeah, said it was glass.
Yeah, said it was.
I did see that.
Yeah, and that's
that was
like
one of the early
case.
reports. That,
but the doctor put out a statement. Before it was just Tory and his camp saying it. The doctor put out a statement saying that it was glass. Like,
that's crazy. I don't believe it though.
I don't know what to believe.
I don't know what to believe. Yeah, I don't know what to believe, but I just feel like I told you I don't even want to talk about that case no more. I just want to let whatever happens happens.
Yes.
That shit, you don't know what to believe.
Right.
You don't know who paying who and who's saying what for who.
Right.
Still ain't hear from the best friend. Fuck she at? She a flight risk or
She probably don't say nothing because I heard he was fucking both of them and she probably in the bag with him. I don't know.
According to Meg, when she was on Gayle King, she said they didn't have any type of sexual relations.
A word. That's probably one of them situations where a chick be like, if I say I didn't fuck him, then it don't count. Like what?
Well, if I didn't come, I didn't.
Yeah, like, yo.
It's a goofy ass.
Yeah, such a. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is, yo.
But let's switch over to sports, yo, real quick. Did you see the Tom Brady news?
Yeah, yo. Look, that shit was so big. My wife ended up sending me that shit, yo. This nigga got bagged to, what he doing? Similar shit as Tony Romo?
Yeah. A commentator.
That's crazy. When he start? Next year?
Whenever he retire. Which is crazy because he can play 3 more years if he wanted to and
still get that bag.
He still got a 10-year deal waiting for him to go broadcast and commentate games and shit.
That's crazy.
And I think he getting paid $37 million a year, some crazy shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga getting more than.
Yeah, that shit was like $313 million deal.
Yeah, some
was
crazy
10
shit.
years.
Yeah, 10 years, but I know it was like 37 a year.
That's love. And you only gotta do that.
But
shit.
the thing is, yo, what if he's
nothing.
bullshit?
Yeah, because like I was thinking that
just because a nigga
nobody has seen his personality. Like he don't seem like
just because a nigga is good at football, don't mean he's gonna be good at talking about football.
Yeah, they want you to be Romo.
Because
the way
when
Romo
Ray Lewis got on TV, I want him to immediately get off.
Yeah, that's a fit at.
So that don't necessarily means it correlates. I mean, I know they understand the game, they know the game, but that don't mean they won't be entertaining and talking about it.
Right.
Romo got hot because
that nigga was breaking shit down before the shit down even happened.
And guessing what was going to happen.
I think it was guessing. Which I feel like he felt like, well, it is gone guessing, but he had a better understanding.
Yeah,
like
it was an educated guess.
Yeah,
I remember they introduced that shit in school.
Yo, funny. Yo said they introduced it.
Yeah, but Cause I was just talking about this the other day. Educated guess, like that shit's not real either. But yeah, his shit be an educated guess. He was getting the plays right and shit like that. I feel like Tom Brady would be able to do that, but
I feel
will
like
he be
Tom
able to?
Brady. I don't feel like Tom Brady. I don't know. I've never seen Tom Brady have like a long form conversation before.
Right. Whereas though,
And then
It'd be
also,
low-
you know what's gonna have to play into it? He gonna have to have a good sidekick. You know how like Tony Romo got what's my man name?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah.
They work well together. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
that I don't know.
Somebody was saying he gonna put Gronk next to him. I'm like, they always putting somebody old next to that person. They always
Yeah.
put one of them old like.
Well, Tom Brady might be the old guy.
No, I'm saying they be having somebody like old that be next to that person because they kind of like the. So you got the personality and then you got like the play.
I don't think he's
guy.
gonna be the personality though. That's what I'm saying.
He gonna be the personality
You
guy.
think he got
yo.
personality? I don't know.
I'm saying though, like you know how they
You do
have
be
like
talking shit.
Reggie Miller and Kevin Harlan. Like they'll have like Mark Jackson and Mike Breen. Like it's always like the person that played, and then there's a person that just straight talk and they walk you. I formation saying all that extra shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
And niggas got that one radio voices and shit.
yeah. Dude, Tom Brady got a commentator voice.
No, but I'm talking about his sidekick Will though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Bang, like Mike Breen.
Yeah.
But good luck to him, yo. I hope he's entertaining because it's always good to.
That nigga got $313 million. He good, and he been that's
So
more.
even if he don't do good, he good.
Yeah, he get this contract more than
But
what he made in his NFL career.
I'm just hoping it's entertaining, like because
it's
better
what channel
when
he gonna be on?
Fox.
Mm.
Yeah,
Who was on Fox before? I can't even remember. Romo on
Romeo on
CBS. ain't it?
CBS. Yeah, I don't be knowing, yo.
Fox. I don't even watch. Yo, for some reason, I hate watching games on Fox. That should be looking like
It looked
It's
different.
20
but I
years
don't feel
ago.
like I hate it.
no, not hate it, but I'm talking. It just looked like it's 20 years ago. Like it don't look like they got updated cameras or something.
I don't know. I wasn't watching football 20 years ago, but I get what you're saying though. It is a different look, but I'm not sure how to pin.
I cut on that the Ravens game and be like, dang, this shit like if you got good TV, this shit like you down there.
Oh, all right.
You always down there, so you already know the vibes.
Chill.
man.
I mean, chill. But what else happened in sports? Oh, yo, I seen this clip, right? It was a clip of Adrian Foster. I don't know if you seen it, with all his jerseys.
Yeah.
And the NFL Twitter page reposted it. And they cut out the Ray Rice jersey.
What?
So, like, he was throwing all the jersey swaps he did.
Damn, I seen it from his page.
And they cut out the Ray Rice one. So he responded to it like, y'all cut out Ray Rice. And then when I watched it, you can easily see like it skipped to the next one and like the next jersey that went over top of it, you can see the Ray Rice one in the back.
Right.
But it was like putting their jerseys down and to put that picture at the bottom.
Right.
I'm like, damn, yo, they fucking
Yeah, that shit crazy.
just erased them out of the fucking history. and
So
shit.
is that? I mean, he's out of the
Not
history
out of
book and all
Not
that.
out of the history, but they trying to like,
Because he was
But
definitely at the
I
draft.
didn't
He
even
was
see
at
what
the
was
draft
wrong with
party.
that. Like, if you gonna repost a player's video, how you gonna edit his shit? Like,
But he was just at the draft party though.
yeah, I don't think they ain't doing them like they just don't want no parts of them and shit like that. But whoever was behind, because it'd be regular people behind, not regular people, but regular people. It'd be regular people behind them Twitter pages that be running them. Like they not like it's not like it's the owner running this shit. It'd be like their social media personality or whatever. Their social media, whatever you want to call it, like whatever special name they got.
Yeah, that's some bullshit though.
But yeah, that's fucked up though that they
yeah.
just threw that out because it's like who going to bash y'all for posting a clip from another player?
It goes back to Kevin Samuels, Dave Chappelle.
But I'm
Niggas
saying,
want
though,
people to
it was-
dive less.
But I would think they would project their hate towards Adrian Foster for having a jersey versus Arian Foster than the NFL for reposting a video that he posted.
Right.
But that shit was crazy though, yo. But what you think about the playoffs so far, yo? Everything
Playoffs
going how
been
you
cool.
how you thought it would go?
I wish Ja was playing. I wish Embiid wasn't hurt like that. I wish Chris Middleton wasn't hurt like that. I just wish everybody was healthy. I mean, it's still been pretty entertaining.
I feel like it's been pretty entertaining, and I feel like nothing is surprising me so far. Everything is going how I predicted to go. The only thing that I would say is surprising me, and I'm not that surprised by, is the
Dallas.
Bucks. To be honest with you,
I thought you
it's
was gonna
crazy
say
that
Dallas and Phoenix.
it's the defending champions that I'm a little surprised by. Just for the simple fact, Chris Middleton went down, and they wasn't the same Bucks that they was last year, and I just didn't think they would.
I sent you a text on why they lost, like, and they will not win another game because of that.
But Giannis, he been a real deal. He is the real deal. Like,
Yeah, I just don't like how you'll just come down and shoot the three like KD. Like,
yo, but he got that
he had
confidence.
two of them bitches.
He hit that shit in clutch time when they
Yeah.
really needed it. I'm like, yo,
two of them bitches.
that's all you can ask for from a player. Even if he was like 2 for 18
That's
in
what
the
I'm saying.
series,
That's what I was just
and
about
he
to
still
say.
shot that shit with confidence,
Yeah.
yo. Some niggas need to develop that mentality. Ben
Some
Simmons,
niggas don't got that
but
shit
like,
in.
even if you miss that shit, yo, shoot it.
It's a fact.
Like, shoot it with confidence and forget about the last one.
That shit crazy.
But everything else is going how I expected. You know, I thought it would be
I
Phoenix versus Miami.
I would like Dallas
in
to
the
beat.
finals.
I would like Dallas to beat Phoenix, yo. Just because
Yeah, it would
Devin
be cool,
Booker,
but
you might have to add Devin Booker to that list, yo.
what list?
My list.
That you hate? Damn, why would you hate Devin Booker? Because he compared to Kobe. They compare him to Kobe.
That also, and how remember that practice? He was like, "Yo, we just practicing. Why y'all playing so hard?"
Like,
Like,
pick up. Why y'all double team?
yeah, that.
and shit
Then
like
how
that.
yo just going at Luka like why?
Did
y'all
you see
got-
the clip of him falling? Like,
Yeah, and
he
then
fell
came up
and then
and
he
was
was
like,
peeking
yeah.
and shit. Yeah, but no,
But you see the clip? Luka was ready had to ref the ball. This nigga, like, come on, yo, you don't gotta do all that. Luka like, yo, you a bitch ass. Like,
playoffs, yo.
Luka be
need all
talking that
extra
shit.
yo. You need all that extra energy and shit like that.
make it
yo.
entertaining.
Yeah, yo, make it entertaining.
Like
yo.
like the Warriors in Memphis. You see them niggas playing that Memphis song, all the Steph face. Was,
Yeah. Whoop that
Yeah,
trick.
yeah.
Yeah, that should be amp, yo. Like, I be wishing
and
I
they came
there
out beat
for
them
shit
niggas
like
by
that, yo.
40
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
without Ja.
They gonna lose the series, but they definitely whooped that ass. They definitely whooped that trick. But
Never know.
I'm glad
Draymond
they
might be on
extended
that
it
on
a
some
little longer,
bullshit.
but
Draymond might be on bullshit. Clay ain't really been playing like
I seen
Clay.
somebody tweet, if the Grizzlies come back and win this series, Draymond Green will be MVP because he's like basically playing for them. They was saying how bad he was playing. But yeah, everything else is going how I expected, yo. The Heat, I was thinking they was gonna beat Philly regardless.
Motherfucker,
Who was healthy?
Drop tonight. Them schedules.
Yeah, I did see that. We supposed to open the season on the road, and I think the second week we supposed to play the Dolphins. I think it released though.
home.
We might can look at it real quick.
It's supposed to drop
I
at
just
8.
seen that shit. I just seen it. But you trying to go to a game? I'm gonna go to
I'm
a
trying
road
to go
game.
to a game. Yeah, what's up?
I go to the home games all the time. I want to go to a road game.
No, I still want to go to
And-
the games, dog. Let me know, yeah.
I want to go to. So we start the season. That's preseason. We start the season on the road against the Jets. Then we go back home and we play the Dolphins. Then we go on the road against the Patriots. At home against the Bills, but that's a 1:00 game. How they ain't make that a Sunday night game? But then we come back though on a Sunday
any
night game
primetime
against
games?
we got a primetime game against the Bengals Sunday night, week 5. Then we play the Giants away, Browns at home. Oh, okay. We got a Thursday night game.
Let me
against
ask
the
you a
Bucks.
realistic question, and I don't want it to be biased. You think Ravens gonna be good this year?
Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. I don't think we're gonna win the Super Bowl, but I think we'll be good.
Like incredibly good? Because you know we got
I would
like a
need
full
it.
play schedule.
I would need us to. I didn't need to see us play before I can make any predictions as far as
I heard we
playoff
got like
shit.
the 4th easiest
But I
schedule.
think we will have a winning record. Take with
like
that
12
what you want.
or like 9 and 8.
I have to really look into the schedule and really look to see how games plan out. But I will hope. I'm just going to say a winning schedule right now. That may be a change as
I would like for them to win the Super Bowl.
time go on. But it don't look like none of the Steelers games they could be flexed into prime time. But
Why Steelers games? I think they've been pretty trash. You need to
But
do
normally-
Cincinnati games.
so we go to fucking New Orleans.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the schedule. We go to
I'm
New
talking about
Orleans.
What at?
The Ravens we go to New Orleans for Monday night. So we got a Monday night game on the road. It's back to back with a Thursday night. So we got Thursday night on the road and then a Monday night on the road. That's tough. Regardless if the Saints good or not. Like, got back to back games on the road in prime time.
Saints might be tough.
But and our bye is week 10. I mean, that's a good time for a bye, I think. But I mean, I think that's all I got, bro. As far as
that's
like
all I got,
sports,
too.
I don't know.
I ain't really been watching shit lately. Ain't
Yeah,
shit
I
come
literally
out.
just
I've been watching We Own the City.
Yeah, it's
Episode 4 come out this Monday.
Monday nights every Monday at 9.
Yeah, check me out.
6-part
Shout
series.
out to D. Watkins for episode 3. And man, everybody was a part of that. Shit was pretty dope episode.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I ain't even watch it yet, but I'm gonna watch it. I watched some of it though. I think that was the one where Moose was in.
Yeah, that was episode 2.
Oh yeah, I ain't watched 3 yet, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely probably watch it tomorrow. Off tomorrow, you know, I'll kick back and watch that shit.
Right.
But
That's what it is. Yeah, that's other than that. I ain't got shit else.
Yeah, I think that's it, yo. I ain't really been listening to nothing new. Kendrick dropped today. I mean,
I had something I wanted to talk about, but I'll talk about that shit another day.
Yeah, but when we'll get into Kendrick album next week, I guess. I mean,
It dropped Friday.
It drops
Drop tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and we ain't really talk about the video that dropped, but I'm gonna need to watch it a couple more times before I can even talk about it.
Yo, you like the 20th person I heard say that.
Yeah,
Like,
because I was confused. Like I didn't know what was going on. I understood the last verse when he was, you know, like
it was more so
Nipsey,
words instead
but-
of like other shit that was applying. But I want to talk about over the years, the ranking wise, as far as the quote unquote big 3, Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. But we'll talk about that shit next time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So shit, I'm Norman Fame,
And I'm King Ransom.
and this Fame4Ransom.
And we out.